Oof. It's Thursday, and a glorious day that it is. I'm trying to get where the sun's not being funny with me. Gonna do a quick, little check-in, see how peeps are doing. Can't believe it's Thursday already. I am at my sister's house, drinking something different. It's beautiful out. My kids are with me, and they're playing bags. You might hear them yelling in the backyard. I'm drinking, take a guess. My sister's boyfriend made a Moscow Mule. Oh, hello. Sorry, I have my hand on that. Oh my gosh, it's yummy on a gorgeous day, night, evening, whatever this is. And it's a treat. I'm gonna have some type of Thai chicken that they'll grill out, which my kids are excited about. I am, these weeks fly by in many directions. And you get to these end of the week and, you always take, I say, inventory. I always say that when I'm on feeds with teaching and using your body, but it's inventory on the mental, the being, the soul, the heart. And this week, I gave myself 30 days with work and adjustments, and this is my third week. I got one more before, obviously, July 1st, which I think is a week. It's in 2 weeks. And what does that mean? When I say that, people are like, well, what does that mean? Are you stopping? Nope, I just can only manage 30 days with the business and everything like that. Because as I've been doing a lot of journaling and writing down with business, starting with work, family, all that stuff goes across. And, my work, my money will dictate a lot of what I'm able to do in every direction, from work to personal. So giving myself 30 days, still working hard on this new website, which I got stalled for me, not Kyle. Kyle is awesome. And I'm going to try to plow out of this or get into it tomorrow. Just some changes in the whys of what you do, the mission statement. I've been driven by the 6 studios for so long, and that's no longer going to be the case. And then mixing in the virtual side of ADF Fit. But a lot of it comes down to me, and which is fine. And Jordan's doing some work out of the space. Rachel and Randy, I always say I couldn't do without them right now, and I could say a lot to these guys if they're ever on. They helped me put together this. I have a little gift for everybody, and they helped me facilitate that in every direction. And people today were over the moon, but it's a small gesture of gratitude on my end for keeping me moving forward and keeping some type of resemblance of my business. And most people come in and say, oh yeah, how's it going? You're packed, you're busy with what I'm just doing, which is great. But that's like a fourth, maybe a little bit more, third of it. Half, I don't even know how much, it's a lot. But I'm grateful that I'm even surviving these 30 days, physically and mentally, because it does wreak havoc on the stress level. Sometimes I tell people, I feel like I pretend that everything's just A-okay and back to normal. But as we've all been saying, it's the new normal and getting adjusted with that. We'll see what July brings. And then going back into the website, switching the conversation differently and the whys, which I shouldn't say differently, just, I don't know what the word would be, because it's not different means it's completely, and it's not. I'm taking it where it was supposed to go when I first opened almost 4 years ago. So I don't want to say different. It's in a silver lining of a crazy world. I'm going to the beginning of why I started doing ADF Fit or any of the work 9 years ago with the online. And I posted something today on my regular feed on Instagram, and it had to do with how to support a small business, and it has to do with love, comment, and then share. But to friends that would want something different in their life through the virtual side, because that's the only reason right now you can't grow a business. I don't have my glasses on. it's reimagined. Oh, I like that, Susan. And thank you for your Hallmark thing today. I just was on phone calls and I couldn't flip over, and then I got caught up and all that stuff. But thank you. Hallmark is a coming. I'll have to do it with you. But it's reimagined, and it's been fun. Like a lot of you've heard me talk about. See, it's my brain. It goes in so many directions. I don't know. You wonder how I could even survive with all many things going through this crazy brain of mine, and figuring out. Yeah, no, I'm losing my train of thought. Figuring out the next steps of those that business, and seeing how it all will just unfold is going to be interesting. But working on the whys, and like Susan, a lot of you out there have known me. I'm big on the why. It drives us emotionally to drinking something new from my sister, and trying something, then finding that emotional side that attaches it to the whys. So it's reimagining, refocusing on the brand more towards what the goals are. Have always been, God, I'm moving this too much. For me, and being that is best authentic and giving the best workouts in the sense of not better than somebody else, but the best for that moment, if that makes sense. Because no one's really better than anyone, I don't feel. Everyone's just different in approaching it, and what they bring as a whole to any type of work. It just makes a difference. And again, that's the whys of why we do what we do. But explaining that's it's another voice for me within the website, and differentiating between the virtual and the regular studio. And I stumbled upon it a little bit today, and I'm hoping I use some big word, not big words, just a bunch of words, but I got to now put it in a sentences or two, and this is not my forte. Don't like talking about myself that way. I'm better on video, but can't put videos everywhere either. So, reimagining, Susan, I'm going to use your word, of the new forward thinking, I guess, because in 30 days, it's just where you, in any world of opening up any business, who's going to stick around even longer, who comes back, what does that do, how much can you build from a virtual side and maintain, a complete work that will drive, again, as I taught in the beginning, that work is here and it drives my business forward. It drives me personally to support myself and my kiddos in this new normal. So I'm moving around because I'm trying to get comfy here. Moscow Mule. So, and then, trying to get these kids to do something this summer. I haven't gotten there yet. My parents just sold their house, which is a bittersweet for us. They have a beautiful setting, like an hour away. Just different changes, a lot of changes. It's time for them. My dad's 83, my mom will be 82, and they're pretty good health. My mom just had her hip done, but that was a change for my kiddos. They started crying because they were born there. I was pregnant with them in the pool. A lot of memories, a lot of change, and it's a beautiful setting out in between Horicon here and Beaver Dam. So that they were going to spend as much time as they can to create the memories that matter in this world. So we'll see how that bittersweet. So it'll be interesting. But talking about the why again, I'm going to flip back to that, and with work and then personal of what the theme is. And we were just talking about my sister and I that Mercury's in retrograde, if any of you know that, because it's a little haywire in a lot of people, and energies and focus. It's just not good, and you end up going everywhere and anything with it. And figuring out and going with the why when you don't know what's coming always next, and getting up and the burden of trying to do your best on any work that you can, not knowing what the future holds. It's not a bad thing. And this is where my Scorpio brain goes and overthinks, and trying to not go in that direction. And when your personal life is a little different, again, still not ready to talk about that as a respect of what I'm going through. But it layers it quickly, good, bad, and the ugly. trying to take care of yourself when you've enabled a lot of things over time between work. You know, when you manage a business and it's your livelihood, you enable a lot of things because you're worried about everybody else. Same with your personal life. And it's honing back on, as people keep saying, what about Sarah? Well, to me, that sounds so egocentric when you start thinking about yourself and worrying about that. But in essence, you have to take care of yourself. And this is just words because I am not in the action part yet. So just know that. And maybe people have some advice, words of wisdom out there on this, or books or anything of trying to navigate that. You got a lot of life to live, and you know, you don't want to kill yourself doing something you love to do just to put a Band-Aid on something. So only time will tell on that in our personal life. This is what goes on in this brain of mine every day. I've got to let go of it because, again, with my Scorpio, I want to know all the whys of every part of it, and you can't. I can't worry about everybody else. It's my sister always tell, you know, we talk all the time, but the Serenity Prayer. You know, what you only can control. It's something and a mantra that I think a lot of people, we just have to trust and believe in. Not easy. And the words are words, and it's putting it to action. I don't know, you know, it's an interesting time with it. But these are my Thursday thoughts. I did something for myself this week, though. If you want to share what you've done to try to take care of yourself, is every about 6 weeks, and I got off of it for a while, as I get this wonderful, her name's Jennifer Nickens, who does Reiki massage. So energy, we talked before, she's right here in Whitefish Bay. And then after a couple years of going through hardship with an ex-business partner, pieces, and now going through this, she's just been a vessel, an angel, as I say, helping me understand certain things, or let go and put it in perspective, not understand, perspective. But the massage is just, when you're in it, in the tunedness of your own body, which sometimes is too much for me because I'm really in tune with this crazy body. But in the soulful side with the oils and all that, it was the most amazing time. On Tuesday I did that, tried to reset my energy to take care of myself moving forward. And it's a slice of heaven and a half. So that's what I did. Did any of you do anything fun to take care of yourselves this week? Anyone do anything fun for dinner tonight? I always like to know. I'm going to start reading some new books I'll let you know about too. No new shows. The kids are redoing a lot of shows right now. I binge watched Virgin River. Don't ask. My kids were laughing. It was good. It was only one season, and then I was like, damn it, and then it was done. So Emma and I want to do Criminal Minds because it's harmless. So those are my silly things that I'm trying to figure out. I got a lot going on. Yep, I always say that, but what else is new? So what are you guys having for dinner? Or what have you done for yourself this week? I'm going to go for a walk tonight, I think, because it's just gorgeous. Can you see? It is absolutely gorgeous. Carolyn, I'm going to say hi to a bunch of people out there. I don't have my glasses. I didn't bring them with me. I hope you all, Carolyn, I saw today. Jennifer, hi, Jen, and Michelle. I haven't talked to you in a while, Michelle. Hope you're doing okay. She's in North Carolina, and Jennifer's up here. All right, I'm going to try to switch it with my hands. Change is good, right? Change with the new normal. Are you all enjoying, some of you still not coming into the space, the workouts? I hope they're coming through loud and clear. Probably more loud than clear. Space Force. Oh, halibut. Girl, you have the best fish out there, though. All right, I don't know what Space Force is, Sarah. I have to look into that, too. Anyone else cooking? A lot of you guys are great cooks out. I love to hear what you're all cooking. Miss Susan, Carolyn, what you doing? Kari, Michelle, any of you else big cooks? I'm trying to think. I got a new grill. Okay, let me just tell you about the silly things I've done. I'm not at my house. I'll have to show you. Just trying to make it nice for us. I bought a new grill, and holy crap, I've been addicted of, I make all this chicken and different spices and stuff. Oh, it's so damn good. So that's been fun. And I don't burn it, and I cook it well. So the girls are like, whatever. Makes the best bath so good for what? Oh, when I get my glasses, I have to look at that more carefully, Sarah. Carolyn, oh, salmon. Are you doing it on the grill? Anyone else like Moscow mules? This is crazy. I don't know, last time I had one of these. See how pretty? It's cold as hell, though. I can't. You need like something to hold it with. But my sister's boyfriend. How you doing? What are you guys doing for the weekend? Anything fun? What am I doing? I don't know yet. Working. Again, trying to get this stuff done. So that's my silliness for today about change, about the whys, trying to redo, remove, reimagine. I'm going to have to use that word, Susan, left and right. Some things will shift again next week, but some days I'm just, my brain, I want to say a lot more than I'm saying, and I can't, because there's a lot more layers that are going on in my life than I'm able to express. And I made not a mistake, but about a month ago, I kind of let loose on some stuff, and it was just a shitty day. I mean, everything was happening under the sun, and I just let go. And I kind of spooked some people in my family to think, what's wrong with her? So it's something I'm going to be more aware of, not when things are tougher than, you don't need to know everything, and how to take care of myself in a different way. I love inspiration from you all when you say things on the feed. The sun is killing me. People coming into studio, seeing people's beautiful faces, the energy is just, it lifts you up on a daily basis. And I'm grateful for people still wanting to come into the studio because, it's still weird and uncertain out there as well. But I'm trying to stay positive. I used the word grit the other day. I was so feisty, and it was just grit, grit, grit. I think that's how I feel. Even there's the grace with it because you're hopefully kind to people. But that's kind of that. I dig deep with that every day. So I posted a while ago, Joe, about grit, the tenacity of life, and trying to raise 3 freaking hormonal girls. Sorry, it's shit right now. I got it on every angle for every reason, and social media is not helping them. For anybody. Just teach your kids to be kind and not share everything, and it doesn't make people feel good. It's just not kind. It's just, it changes people. We didn't grow up. I was thinking the other day, and here I go banter again, because I just do. I'm thinking, gosh, if I had dated somebody or we wanted to meet somebody out, we had to freaking go on that dial tone, or I don't even know if we had touch tone. No, I think we did. Yeah, we did. And figure it out, and they either show up or you didn't show up. And now everyone knows your business. It's gross. I wish they would just calm down, or if there was not that you want the government or anyone else to tell you what to do, but 8 o'clock, no more social media. Our kids can't have it before they're 15. Maybe there needs to be better rules or guidance on that. But that's my 2 cents. That's just me rambling, because it's too much. And my 12-year-old doesn't have Snapchat. I have taken TikTok away a couple times, but all her friends have Snapchat. It's too young, but that's my 2 cents on that. I made cilantro. Was that the one I gave you? That there's a couple, that cilantro chicken. We're having cilantro rice and this Thai chicken. There's a bunch of different recipe variations on that too, Car, if you want to look it up. But there's 2 that I go back and forth on. I know, and that is great the next day. Oh my gosh, now I'm getting hungry. So, did any of you all start for banter? Yeah, that's my problem. I like to banter. So my words of wisdom are what? Dig into your grit, tenacity, your moxie, your determination, who you are, the tools, all that. And people always ask me, how you doing? I said, I'm surviving like any of you and taking it day by day. There's many days I cry myself to sleep because of the totality of not just 1, not 3, but 5 things. But I get up. And I look forward to moving forward every day and making sense of what's been given. That's my 2 cents. So on that note, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Moscow Mule that I'm stirring up a wazoo. I'm going to go enjoy the outside. hopefully I can get to take a little walk and just take it in and just be in that space and not worry about everything else for a moment in time. But thank you for always coming in, telling me what's going on the best you can. If everyone needs something or questions, or a lot of you that are doing virtual, I love your comments, even to me personally, like from Sarah at ADF Fit, what you'd like to see more or less of. It really helps. I'm tormented artist all the time, and I have a lot of content, and then I beat myself up, and then people like, oh, this. So any comments help. And then the thing that I said in the beginning, with any small business, it could be coffee, it could be Red Cloud here, share and like them, because in this crazy world of moving forward, that's what's going to help people understand or see what you believe of the whys you like to do, what you like to do. So support the local the best that you can, no matter where you live. That's my 2 cents. So peace out. I'm trying to give you hugs. Cheers to all of you, and be kind to one another. I'm going to cry. Love ya.